Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're going to go ahead and review a fragrance from the house of Acqua di Parma. We're talking about Colonia Tonda. Now this fragrance from the house of Acqua di Parma is one that I've been meaning to actually just get into the house as a whole, just because it's a really underrated house, I feel, and they do a lot of cologne-ish type fragrances really good. In other words, fragrances that are a little bit on the lighter side, probably a little bit better suited for the summer months rather than the colder months, and it's just a really fun house in general. They've had a lot of fragrances that have appealed to me, but I've just never kind of made that dive. So hopefully after this review, I'll go ahead and review a couple others kind of going along with it. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the actual notes of the fragrance and the smell. Now, what is particularly noteworthy about this fragrance, when I sprayed it on, I got a very strong citrusy smell. Now, the citrus, unfortunately, was so strong in this fragrance that it really gave me a, I guess you could say, kind of like an insecticide type smell, which is to say more of like an herbalistic, just really strong, pungent smell that kind of comes at you, and it's definitely there. It's a really strong citrus for that, and unfortunately it kind of turns me off on that. Now, I was waiting for the fragrance to kind of die down, and it does get better as the fragrance dies down. It becomes a little bit more manageable. It's a very strong citrus, so don't let that turn you off, but if you're interested in something like that, definitely check it out. So you spray it on, you get that citrus blast, you get a little bit of the lavender that kind of comes along within the scent, and you start getting the woods in the scent after about an hour or so. So it transitions from that bug spray-y-ish to a little bit more of a mellow scent, but at the same time it's still, you know, projecting. And then once the woods start to come in with this scent, it starts to kind of mellow out a little bit more, and it becomes a very pleasant, citrusy, woody type of a scent. So for me, it was really all about getting really to the dry down of the fragrance and kind of enduring through the opening of the scent and the heart of the scent, which is unfortunate because I some of the most favorite parts of my fragrance, especially regarding summer fragrances, are that first blast when you kind of spray it on. Winter fragrances, not so much, because you can kind of spray it on, walk away, or put on your jacket, and by the time you get to where you're going, the fragrance has kind of mellowed out and it's where it should be. But summer, it's a little bit different for me. That's just kind of how I feel about it. But yeah, all things aside, it is a very pleasant smelling fragrance once you get to the actual dry down. But again, it's all about getting to that dry down. Now, as far as what people thought of this fragrance on me, I didn't get many compliments on this scent initially. And when I actually had them go ahead and smell it, there were positive marks regarding it kind of all around. They were like, it's a pleasant smell. Unfortunately, nobody really was like, I'm gonna go out and buy this scent. So it was positive, but it wasn't just like, you know, jump out and grab you in the face type positive. So if I'm going to go ahead and give this scent a rating, I give this scent a rating 3 out of 5 stars. What's really hurting this scent, in my opinion, is really that opening. I can't get over it. It's just a really strong bug spray-like opening. But what really redeems it again is the dry down for the fragrance. Now, you may not think that it smells like bug spray, and it might be one of the notes that's interacting with my skin that kind of makes it smell like that, because as a test, I did have it, you know, sprayed on somebody else, and it didn't smell the same as it did on me. So it just might be my interaction with the skin. But you know, either way, I really can't give it a really good score because of that, you know, kind of feel to it. It's got the longevity, it's got the performance on the scent. It's really just all about that opening that kind of drives it. And then, of course, you know, Acqua di Parma, generally it's a little bit more on the pricier side. So 3 out of 5 stars. Definitely, if you're interested in a different type of a smelling summer scent, go ahead and check this one out. It might be something that you're interested in. All right, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves, and you guys have a great day.